Hi, this is Nikki Flynn, and I am going to do my transference reflection for AEP873 and go through some of my thought process of what I learned and the importance of using Google in education. So, in the exploration stage, some of my prejudgments and prior beliefs, like I really was thinking to myself, like, is Google really that much of a benefit to education? Why Google? Like, are there other options out there that are better, or is Google really the top of the food chain for this? Is Google just a bunch of hype? Like, what really does Google have to offer that makes it be important to use in the classroom? So, those are some thoughts I had at the beginning of the class. The explanation stage, which is my actual experience. So, as I started using Google, I realized there are a lot of different things that it has to offer. Slides, sheets, drawings, forms, Google Classroom. So, like, if you're wanting to make a presentation, collect data, make worksheet type interactive activities, give tests, assessments, and then, like, even Google Classroom, like having that learning management system, like, it has a lot to offer. And then as we started going into some of the assignments and looking at the different add-ons that are compatible with all of the Google platforms, it really like took it to another level. So I really like all the options and things that are available, and they're really user friendly as well, which is awesome for teachers and for students who are ultimately going to be the one that uses a lot of the tools. In the conjecture stage, I was like questioning some things. So I thought to myself, like, is Google really the answer for integrating technology into the classroom? Or you might think to yourself, like, is Google really worth an educator's time? And I feel like it is. I feel like schools that implement Google education platforms into their classrooms are really going to get a lot of benefits out of it. So it provides pretty much everything I could think of when it comes to integrating technology into my classroom. I feel like anything I could think of, there's a way to do it through Google. It also aligns with all of the TPAC and ISTE standards. So when it comes to TPAC, you can incorporate any kind of content, any content area. It really lets you implement any kind of pedagogy that you or best practices that you're wanting to use in your classroom. And then, of course, all of the technology knowledge and things that you would want to use as well, up to date with current trends and things like that. And then as far as ISTE standards, it really allows teachers a lot of flexibility when creating their lessons, and you're able to meet all of the different needs of students and really differentiate a lot within the different platforms. There's just a lot of diversity, a lot of different tools. So I feel like anything that teachers might want, Google could be the answer for that. And then in the final stage, my synthesis stage, what have I learned and where am I going to go from here? I mean, I feel like I am going to reimagine my classroom for next year, going to incorporate a lot more Google tools and add-ons and things that I have learned throughout this course. So I'm already like planning ahead for what I want to do next year. I was able to become level 1 Google certified, which is awesome and something to add to my resume. It definitely made me more confident in my technology integration skills. And I'm actually pursuing an instructional technology liaison position in my building for next year. And I feel like going through this class has added to my confidence level to be able to apply to do something like that. So I'm really glad I took the class. I learned a lot. I enjoyed working collaboratively with other students and definitely am excited to use Google in the future and see what else that it has to offer.